Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 23rd Sunday to the 29th Saturday of May 2021. And this is for you coming from Leo. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me an email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I'll show you as well how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. And more than that, I'll show you how to reach that magnificent energy that you have within you. That's called the soul. People who have connected with the soul are the very special people in the world, being able to achieve things out of this world. I'll talk to you more about this later in the program. Sunday, the 23rd, for you coming from Leo, be careful what you say and be careful what you do. Hastiness in speaking, hastiness in doing things is going to create stress for yourself. And you're going to have many arguments coming after that. And you'll get things wrong like miscommunication and miscalculation. So check your figures and facts and tell yourself to try and calm down and don't want to say too much. Listening to others would be better in the morning and afternoon. The speed of these planets can cause accidents, physical accidents, emotional accidents, and verbal accidents. So mind what you say and do, or you'll get the worst of it in the morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall doesn't improve much. Now you cannot get along with others. You are not on the same length with the people. You're not on the same wavelength with the people in the evening nightfall period. So if you feel uncomfortable, leave that group, go somewhere else, or just go home. Otherwise, you're going to have some kind of arguments coming around here and there, leading to unnecessary conflict. This evening and nightfall, you have to be very careful what you say and what you do because your ego planets are not very stable. Monday, the 24th, at your place of work and at your place of business, you are again not on the same wavelength with people. So rather than say too much, why don't you send it in words like emails where some negotiation may take place? Otherwise, when you're not on the wavelength with people where you work or in business, easily differences of opinion can lead to arguments as well. These are planets which want to put a wedge between you and others so that you don't get the support from others. So try to be more agreeable, try to be more pleasant to people in the morning and afternoon, where you work, where you do business, wherever you are. Having lunch with somebody, let somebody else make the decisions. You will be better off. Evening and nightfall becomes very lucky. Now you'll find all the solutions you couldn't find earlier part of the day. And now travel plans can be discussed. And now your aura will shine, which means you're going to be found very attractive by other people. So be out and about. Go seek what you want. Is it the romance, or is it meeting people to improve your job, or is it meeting people to improve a business that you may have? And you will do pretty well in the evening nightfall period. But drive very carefully. There's a planet here that makes you somehow very impulsive. So drive very carefully. Tuesday the 25th. Tuesday the 25th is a very lucky morning and afternoon. You should get some kind of good news coming your way, whether job-wise, business-wise, whether getting that phone call with somebody you're waiting for. And your levels of inspiration and intuition will be very high. So this is when you want to impress the people you work for. This is when you want to get your business ideas flowing beautifully. So communicate and communicate with people who matter, and they'll be very impressed by you in the morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall planets are moving very slow. When they do that, they'll cancel your plans. They'll backfire all that you have planned. So double check everything that you have planned for the evening nightfall. Date may not show up, people may not show up. Differences of venue may complicate. So things are meant to go very wrong in the evening nightfall period. If you don't have to be out, even better. Don't be out. But if you have to be out, don't be expectant of anything. That way you're not going to be disappointed about anything. So it's kind of a gloomy evening and nightfall, getting worse by the hour. Go home early if you have to be out. Wednesday the 26th. Be careful where you work, be careful where you do business. There's going to be a backfire against you. And past problems may also bring blame about you. You may get news from people you don't like to hear. So the past activities which are negative come to haunt you on this morning and afternoon of Wednesday, the 26th. And that could cause some depression in you as well. And whatever you expect, where you work, where you do business, where you want to meet people or expect a call from somebody, it won't come. So there's going to be unnecessary frustration on you. Well, you can't go faster than your planets, I always say. So go slow, be patient. Otherwise, hour by hour, you'll get yourself into a worse and worse situation. Evening and nightfall improves a lot. Now you'll get everything going well your way. Everything that went wrong in the morning, afternoon, find solutions in the evening, nightfall period. And that's when you'll start to show your skills. So go out and about with people if you want. No harm with that. But even in the evening, nightfall, some of these planets who cause you problems about your past, you may meet up with somebody you don't like. So avoid company that you feel is going to somehow depress you, even in the evening nightfall period. Thursday, the 27th, is an excellent 24 hours for you. It's all up to you to make use of every single hour. Morning and afternoon, your determination planets, they have worked very hard for you, giving you that element of leadership and that element of creativity and that element of inspiration as well. What more do you want? You apply these things at your place of work and in business, and you find a ton of good luck coming upon you, and you will do extremely well. You will be the winner in many, many ways. No harm taking the soft approach, being polite rather than demanding. Evening and nightfall, even better. Now your aura shines, making other people very much attractive to you. And you will see that you can build up a following with what you say and what you do. So try to take the lead in the evening nightfall. Only thing, there are some planets who may make you arrogant or seemingly arrogant. Try not to show that by sharing the stage with people, listening as well as wanting to talk. And you will have a wonderful evening and nightfall. You could meet somebody who will show a lot of interest in you as well. Friday the 28th is an excellent 24 hours for you, and everything goes well in the morning and afternoon. Good news should come in some way or another, whether where you work, whether we're in business, whether with the relationship that you want to begin, whether it's with a family. Having lunch with somebody is going to score some wonderful points for you. So there's a bonding going on in the morning and afternoon, whether with people you work or people you do business with, whether it's the emotional side, things are waiting to go very, very nicely for you. So make an effort, make phone calls, send out messages, talk to people with your ideas. Evening and nightfall, I see a lot of emotional planets there. And there's no harm with emotional planets being there. You're going to have a marvelous evening nightfall period. The romance is there, and your level of imagination will entertain the others as well. You will be the shining light of the evening nightfall. So go to places where you can impress people. Is it for the job improvement? Is it for the business improvement? Such wonderful evenings should not only be left for entertainment. Saturday, the 29th, you got another 24 hours. I see a lot of emotional planets there in the morning and afternoon of Saturday, the 29th. If it's a holiday or you're not working, that's fine. But if you have responsibilities, if you have commitments where job or business is concerned, watch out. You may be over inclined planning to do that lunch you are going to have with or that evening you're going to have somebody with. And that may distract you from your plans. And this distraction may cost you some blame. But overall, I see a very pleasant morning and afternoon. Your imagination will be shining. So discuss your plans with people who matter to you, whether they are the job area plans or the business plans. Evening and nightfall, there's a whole gang of very powerful planets, real heavyweight planets, who want to help you step up to more success, to expand your job areas, expand your business areas, to meet people who are strong and wealthy or maybe powerful, so that they may help you as well. So be out and about in the evening nightfall period. and you will do extremely well. There's one planet there that may make you argumentative. Quieten that planet there by listening more than you talk. That would be a good way out of this. So that's your week for you. Well, I have a 90-minute session for you, which will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I will show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all. I'll show you how to reach that supernatural energy that you have within you. I call it the soul. Some call it the light, some call it the power, some call it whatever spirit. I call it the soul. And to connect with the soul is what I will teach you. So once you have connected with the soul, you will be that special person, like many, many others, who become famous and rich and able to come up with wonderful ideas, making them very, very different from others. It's all about connection with the soul. That's where you step up to things beyond other people. And all that will just cost you USD $50. And more than that, to get your lucky colors and lucky numbers and lucky directions and lucky days, on and on and on. I'll give you all that as well. Here's my email. Send me this email and let's get down to business. And just for USD $50, you're going to get all this information of how to step up in the next 9 years of being somebody extremely important, successful, and loved as well by people. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you and goodbye.